Stuff happens, and there's no secret that things both good and bad happen to us in life. How we deal with them helps us to define our character. When we deal with them well, we can easily become the best version of ourselves. When we handle them badly, we find ourselves leading unhappy, unfulfilled lives. Oftentimes, we don't do things or put off making decisions because worry that if we try something and fail, people think we're stupid or that we are incompetent. But it's important to realize that failure is a natural part of life and it doesn't mean the end of the world. Some of the most successful people to ever have failed multiple times before they achieved success are people like Bill Gates, who was the first business venture he did just bust. You've got Stephen King's first published novel, Carrie, was rejected by 30 publishers before becoming one of the most successful horror fiction books of all time. Sometimes the only way to find out what works is to eliminate what doesn't work, and that means trying and failing over and over again. Strange as it may seem, you could also be afraid of success. For example, do you get nervous when something seems to be going well? Do you get close to making a major breakthrough, but somehow something happens to make it fail in the end? If this sort of thing happens repeatedly, it isn't a coincidence. It's actually a fear of success. This fear hides in our subconscious to sabotage our hopes and dreams. Overcome this fear by remembering who you are. Know you won't please everyone and learn to be comfortable with every decision you make. So, what's the reason for why? Oftentimes, people have a hard time figuring out what they really want in life and what's preventing them from getting it. Think about your life. What's holding you back? A good way to answer this question is to use the 5 whys technique. This is where you dive deep into ask yourself for the reason why 5 times in a row. This can sometimes uncover hidden reasons for why you do the things that you may not be aware of. So let me give you an example. And this is an easy one because most of us are familiar with this one, right? So let's say you want to lose weight. You tried all sorts of diets, but you just can't seem to shift the pounds. So ask yourself, why is that? And you could say, because it's comforting. I like to eat when I am sad or depressed. It's comforting. So why do you do that? That's the second why. You say, because, me and my spouse are arguing all the time. The third why is why. You could say, because he wants to live in a better neighborhood. The fourth why can't you move? Because we can't afford to live anywhere else. The fifth why. So why is that? Because you see, I get passed over for promotions at work and I don't make enough money. So you see, the real problem is not the weight, but it's work related. Now use these 5 whys technique to understand why you're not making progress at work or in your business. Okay, so that was fairly simplistic example, but it works. Apply the technique to your own situation and be prepared to be surprised. You have the right to live your best life. You have the right to live the best version of yourself. It takes time, and you can do it.